Hey guys, this is Yankees Man 77 here, just basically laying down the line and making a response to Cop's video the other day, basically asking all Giants fans on how they pretty much became Giants fans. And I just want to set the time back, I guess you could say, to year 2000. Really, I was a big-time wrestling fan, pretty much still am today, I guess you could say, although I'm pretty sure people will mock me and whatever, I don't really give a fuck. But basically, from early stage of my life, I've basically thought of my parents as role models, basically thought of my brother as kind of like another role model to me. And really from a really young age, he's always been a Yankees and a Giants fan. So I always got this inkling, I guess you could say, that I would be as well, since it was pretty well entrenched in my family already. My dad, although is a Mets fan, nothing I can do there, but basically, I guess you could say, I really became a fan in 2000. That was the season where, I guess you could say, Jim Fossil laid down the line and pretty much, I guess you could say, made the bet and ultimatum that the Giants were going to get into the playoffs, and they did. But overall, really this was a time when the Giants had, had guys like Jason Sehorn, Jesse Armstead, Mike Barrow, a young Michael Strahan, a young Tiki Barber, really leading the team. And I guess you could say that with this team, I kind of grew up with it. And from there, I guess the Giants were winning, my dad actually got tickets to one of the playoff games, the game against the Eagles, actually. And I had the privilege to actually go. I didn't really know much about football, even though I was 11 years old. I watched it from time to time, but basically I didn't really care for it too much. But when I went to Giant Stadium, there was this rush and compassion that I got when I first went to Yankee Stadium, which is basically when I was 6 years old. But from a Giant standpoint, really watching the team live and in person in such an environment like that was not only insane, it was breathtaking. But I think from an overall standpoint, really for a person that doesn't go to Giants games all that much, even though I am from Long Island, New York, it was an overall rush and a thrill that I'll never forget, really watching Kerry Collins light up the Philadelphia Eagles. And I believe when you look at the games from that 2000 season, that was a real turning point. Now, granted, the Giants didn't win Super Bowl 35, but they put up, I guess, they tried their best. And from that point on, I guess you could say, I slowly became more of a fan. I followed football, and that's how I became pretty much a Giant fan, I guess, today. Because, I mean, you can call me a bandwagon fan like every other fan of another team will, or you can call me a loser. Like I said, I really don't give a fuck, okay? But basically, that's how I became a Giants fan. And I've followed the team practically ever since. I just saw Giants Mafia last year, became really inspired because, like me, they were just as compassionate Giant fans as well, who really cared about the team, like Cop and Mitos and everybody else from the original Giants Mafia. But I just wanted to say, I know the video is well done by now, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And let's go Giants. I'll make a video probably later today or so, later tomorrow, whenever you're watching this, previewing the game against the Steelers. So I guess stay tuned. But that's my story about how I became a Giants fan and how I grew up, I guess, as a Giants fan. Peace.